Hello, my name is Brian Sitch and I'm Curator of Archaeology at the Manchester Museum, and I'm sitting with Mr. Petros Marinakis, who's a director and co-owner of the park here at Fournes. It's the Crete Park and Gardens just to the south of Xania, and Petros, you've been very kind and given up a lot of your time to show us around this morning. We're very grateful to you. Could you tell us why the park was created here at Fournes?
Yeah. First of all, I would like to welcome you in the Botanical Park and Gardens of Crete. And to answer in your question, just 12 years ago, in 2003, we had a great fire, just burned all this area. After this fire, we had the thought to do something different, to develop something different, because before fire, we had cultivated here olive trees. The thought was, in our days, people live in some boxes. We live in 5, 6 boxes in our TV, our computer, our mobile, office, car, a house. We are not related, and we don't have a relation with the nature. As before, for 1,000 years, we were touched with the nature. Now, the last 30, 40 years, we've been in Europe and in many other countries in the world. We have not relations with nature. We decided to create a garden that people to walk and to learn what produce what. Because in our days, people don't know if oranges comes from a fridge or from a tree. Now, after 12 years, first of all, garden opened 2010 for the public. We have worked very hard for 7, 8 years, and now the garden is one of the gardens that in Europe maybe is the only one that specialized in fruit trees, spices, herbs, and medical plants. And a point that make different this garden is the rich variety of plants. Maybe it's the only one garden in the world with this rich variety of plants.
Why is there so much variety here?
The microclimate help us. The microclimate of Crete help us. Crete has a unique microclimate that is the geographical position of the island is between 3 continents, Africa, Europe, Asia, with the same distances. The morphology generally create a microclimate here that help to grow a very rich variety of plants. Crete has the richest flora in Europe. Also, Crete has maybe the most endemic plants in the world if we compare it with the size. We have accounted more than 300 different species of plants that grow only in this island. Just in Crete, in a small island, we have so many. Also, the microclimate that we have in this area, for instance, just to show you, you cannot see in low levels here, we cultivate avocado trees. That means tropical climates. Little upper, in this level, as you see, we cultivate olive trees. That means subtropical climate. If we go upper, look at the mountains over there, the mountains, we don't cultivate nothing, just alpine area.
Just an alpine area.
Yes, just 3 different climate zones in a small distance. This this microclimate help to grow here tropical plants, subtropical plants, and plants from cold areas. So you see mango, lychee, papaya, cherimoya, and at the same point you see apple trees, cornelian cherries to grow together. That is the amazing thing. Without protection, we don't have greenhouses here. Just grow everything naturally. This is the amazing thing that happened here, and many people visit the garden every day at the summertime. We open the garden at the end of March, and we close the garden at the beginning of November. When the first visitors comes to Crete, we open, and when the last visitors leave Crete, we close the garden. And at the winter time, we work hard to prepare the garden and to develop the garden for the next season.
I understand you use the produce from the garden in the restaurants
Yeah,
here on
we
site.
use the restaurant that we do many things here. For instance, here there is an amphitheater that take place very often in a daily time, presentations of Crete diet. And also, yesterday night, every Monday night, we have a presentation of the Cretan dances and instruments. Also, the restaurant that belongs, as we said, to the gardens is a restaurant that supports the area, and we use only local ingredients. We don't have international products, and we support the local economy. Also, in a gardens we cultivate vegetables that comes from old varieties and species, local species, and everything here is organic. We don't use chemicals. Also, in a garden we don't use chemicals, as I said, and everything is in balance. Because we have now a nature as before chemicals. The good insects eat the bad insects, and we don't have diseases.
Well, that's been very kind of you to show us around this morning, Petros.
Thank you.
We're very, very grateful to you for sparing the time. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much.
Ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Και εγώ ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ. Σας ευχαριστώ.